Ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to Kenya Lens Media, where we talk politics and also give you news updates as they break. So today I want us to talk about Kisii County politics, and especially now that Simba Arati, the governor, is now singing two-term for William Ruto. But there is a video that has been doing rounds. I want to take you through it, and also without further ado, let's watch this video.
And I came on my own behalf and also to escort our first lady. Nataka tu kujua ni wangapi wanapenda Honorable Simba Arati. Two term. Thank you. So I will give my contribution of 5,000 shillings. Ampendi mheshimiwa? Okay.
So whether you like it or not, this is not AI. This video was not generated through artificial intelligence. This is what actually happened in Kisii a few days ago. And I want, to take you through the whole thing in Kisii County. You know, Governor Simba Arati in 2022, he won with a myriad of votes from Kisii. In fact, he defeated his opponent, the former Cabinet Secretary for Education, Ezekiel Machagu, by far. Many people loved Simba Arati. He could go to places within Kisii County and you could see the kind of love, genuine love from the residents. I think there is a way he resonates well with the people of Kisii County, or rather he resonated because it is normal. From the video you've watched, the woman who was speaking is called Nyakona, Rose Nyakona. She's vying for the woman representative for Kisii County. So she was, she has been riding. She wanted to ride on the wave of Simba Arati now that the now woman representative Doris Aburi is not in good books with Simba Arati. So Rose Nyakona took that chance to sweet talk the governor so that they be walking this journey together towards the 2027. So she wanted to ride on the fame of Simba Arati in Kisii and the kind of love he had initially. She never knew that things have changed. So in this particular video, Rose was trying to ride on Simba Arati's narrative to try at least to, get some nice response from the people before she announces her name and also announces her aspirations. So she asked a question that many people, of course, expected her to ask before even introducing herself. Who loves Simba? Nani anapenda Simba hapa? Everyone was so quiet. And then and then she started saying, two-term for Simba Arati, two-term. So unfortunately, the cameraman tilted and panned the camera towards the audience. People were so annoyed. People were so silent. No one said they love Simba Arati. No one said he or she loves Simba Arati. No one said two-term. You know why? It's because the people in Kisii County are tired with the William Ruto shenanigans. Anyone who is praising William Ruto, anyone who's saying two-term, is getting a bitter rejection in Kisii County. And this video has been making rounds, and I'm very sure many people have seen it. Even in State House, William Ruto must have seen it. And William Ruto was kind of banking on Simba Arati so much because, Simba Arati is one guy, is one politician who knows how to do mobilization. Mobilizing the crowd and stuff is perfect. And therefore, William Ruto was really trying to figure out on who to bank on in Kisii. And, he's now banking on Simba Arati because he has the ability to mobilize someone, Unlike Osoro, the South Mogrango MP, Sylvanus Osoro, the Nyaribari Church MP, Zahir Janda, and then there is another one called Alpha Miruka, and Jafet, the treasurer of UDA. So he's considering using Simba Arati so much in his things, in his rallies and stuff, to try to sway the votes of Kisii towards the broad-based government. But things are not the same in Kisii. Simba Arati was so loved. Things have changed. People don't want to see him. People, in fact, are yearning to remove him from his seat. The only problem Kisii has is that they have a weaker, rather Simba Arati has a weaker opponent. The former CS, Ezekiel Machogu, someone who is not coherent, is someone who cannot convince a kid to vote for him. And that is the only problem. Otherwise, people in Kisii, they want to vote for Jubilee leaders, from the presidential candidate to the MCA. And that is why people are getting it so hard in Kisii. If the people from Kisii know that you are pro-Ruto, there is nothing they want to do with you. The only MP who might go back to his seat because of what he has done is the MP Kitutu Chache North, Japhet Nyakundi. In as much as people are showing disdain towards him, but at some point they feel like, this leader has really worked his ass. This leader has really tried to deliver his mandate to the people of Kitutu Chache North. Considering the number of tarmac roads, in fact, Japhet has made enough tarmac roads in Kitutu Chache North to an extent. If he goes to the next term and goes on doing what he's doing, and then that means all the national government roads will all be tarmacked. That is in Kitutu Chache North. Let's give him his flowers. But now, when it comes to Simba Arati, many people loved this governor. In fact, Kisii County loved this governor. Women in Kisii County loved Simba Arati so much. So much. In fact, even online, if anyone could post anything negative about Simba Arati online, he could be chased. He could be, he could almost be lynched online. Not that Simba Arati had a lot of online bullies, but it's because people genuinely loved Simba Arati. But the only mistake he made is deviating from Matiang'i's camp to William Ruto. Right now in Kisii, is like, Matiang'i wave is like a cult. Everyone is saying Matiang'i. In fact, people are saying, even if Matiang'i will not be president, I rather cast my vote and vote for him, and he will lose, rather than voting for William Ruto. People love Fred Matiang'i, and it's working negatively towards the president here, William Ruto, and the current governor right now. Such an embarrassment. That embarrassment has really affected Simba Arati. And then another thing, it all goes that when you see a politician who loves, a politician who knows how to mobilize crowds, it hurts that politician so much when he sees a crowd that is rejecting him openly and on camera. Simba Arati is someone who loves, praises and stuff and whatever. He's someone who believes in crowds. So this clip, I'm very sure it has really, massaged his ego so much, because he never expected that the people from Kisii County would hate him so much, would hate him that much. Imagine the whole crowd, and unfortunately that event was an SDA kinda, because it was a harambe for a particular singer. So in church, people perhaps expected, they tone down, they show respect for their governor. But people are tired. People don't want to see anyone speaking to them. In fact, the narrative in Kisii right now, like the president, right now the president is in Kisii for his tour, and the people were mobilizing each other like, let's go. If they want to give us money, let's go. Let's attend his meeting. He go. So that our son, Fred Matiang'i, can easily go to his area in Kalenjin, do his campaigns, and equally come back. But we know whom we are going to vote when it comes to 2027 election. I don't know what you think, but one thing I can tell you, it's gonna be so hard in some areas, in some regions, for the UDA sympathizers. It's not going to be business as usual, because they may be wiped so much. In Mount Kenya, UDA is normal. In Kisii, UDA is normal. In Western Kenya, UDA is a little bit, maybe say in Kakamega, but when it comes to Bungoma, Vihiga, Trans Nzoia, you realize that things are hard. In Luo Nyanza, they have their ODM, in as much as William Ruto has taken the ODM into captive. You see? I don't know. The matrix that William Ruto is banking on. But those are my views and opinions. If you have any opinion, kindly write your comment down there in the comment section. We shall debate, and it may form a basis of another video that I'm gonna do next. If you're new here, consider subscribing, liking and sharing our content, and equally hit the notification bell so that you'll be getting notifications each and every time I upload a new video.